Welcome to the BCHS Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey, with our weekly player review. This week, one of our senior captains, Mr. Gabe Campbell. And Gabe, I'll let you tell the folks what position you play.
I play left tackle.
Left tackle?
Yes, sir.
Protecting the quarterback from the blind side, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's your job. How big are you?
I'm about 6'3", maybe 250, somewhere around there.
You played football all 4 years here at Bradley?
Yes, sir.
And you played a little basketball early on?
I used to play a little.
Where did you start the football routine? How young were you? Were you playing in the midget leagues, Pee-wees, or whatever?
I think I started tackle football in second grade, maybe.
Yeah. So you were a little. I've known you and your family since you were not in diapers, but you were young. Tell us about your sister and your mom and dad, who they are.
Well, my mom and dad are Kirk and Angela Campbell, and they're both teachers in the Bradley County system. And my sister, I have two sisters. One graduated last year, and the other one's a freshman here this year. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you have to protect your big brother's got to protect little sister there.
Yes, sir.
And your dad, by the way, is principal at Charleston School up there. So.
Yes, sir.
And I've not asked any of our players this year, but what's a typical week like in season? What's a typical week like, starting with Sunday for the Bears and the team?
So Sunday we usually come in and we'll watch film, have a little walkthrough or something. Then Monday really just depends on if we have practice or not. If we do have practice, usually a shorter practice because the JV games are usually on Monday.
Right.
So then, but Tuesday, that's when we have a full 2-3 hour practice.
That's your game planning day, I guess.
Yes, sir. And then Wednesday is kind of like the day before, just like a tiny bit shorter. And then Thursday is a walkthrough.
And he's been practicing Thursday mornings, hasn't he, rather than Thursday night? Is that better for you as a player?
Well, you hate it when you first wake up, but you love it when you get out of school. So, I mean, it really
get to
goes
go home right out of
50-50.
school.
Yeah.
Now, y'all working out with weights during the season in the morning hours too?
Yes, sir.
So you come in early, like before school starts, don't you?
We have a first period class, but I know some kids come in before school.
Wow. Well, you've got to feel good about the game last Friday night, beating Cleveland High School after going to walk around and beating them, beating Brandon down there. You got McMinn County coming up this week. As an offensive lineman, you guys don't get a lot of attention. Like I'll admit, on the radio, we don't call your name very often because we're calling the running back or the receiver or the quarterback, the play that the ball is being touched by, the player.
Yes, sir.
But the way your O-line is opening holes for our running backs and protecting our quarterback, that's got to make you guys feel good when Jackson Wilson or Jay Allen are successful, or Aiden can connect with the pass, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it always feels nice when you get your name mentioned in film. So, and the more yards Jackson has, the better we feel about ourselves every week. So.
Yeah. The coach grades you guys, the offensive line, with a number grade each week, don't they? And I understand, little birdie told me that Brainerd game grades wasn't real good.
Oh, it was not good at all.
And matter of fact, some of the lowest grades we'd had up here in a while.
Yes, sir.
And yourself included.
Yeah.
Your mama told me that. but it had to be improvement over these last two games.
Yeah, I'd say it's been crazy. I think something just clicked among all of us. I think we knew we had to step up if we wanted to score. We have to score touchdowns to win football games, and so we all had to step up. And, we all started playing better as a group and individually.
Well, your defense had a big lift for you.
Yeah.
Friday night they scored 2 touchdowns on a couple of pick sixes. How hard is it going to be? And you're probably different than a lot of the players to get up from McMinn County. We've had back-to-back rivalry games on the road with Walker Valley, who was state ranked at the time, still is state ranked. Matter of fact, moved up another notch, I think, this week.
Yes, sir.
Cleveland High School was number 11 last week when we played them on the road. Back-to-back big rivalry games. McMinn is no longer a region game, but they're a huge rivalry. 99th time we've played them this week. I know what it means to you, but we're 1-2. You, as a senior, are 1-2 against them the first 3 games. You guys got to feel like you own something, and you're a captain. You, Isaiah, Aiden, and Josh, the 4 captains, all seniors. You guys know what this is all about. You guys got to get the rest of the team mentally prepared. It's up to you as much as it is coach staff, because I don't think some of these younger players, especially freshmen, sophomores, have any clue as what this game means to McMinn County. Not talking about from our side, but from their side, they look at Bradley Central like we look at Cleveland High School. It is their biggest rivalry. It would make their season to beat us. Here we are, state ranked, unbeaten. We go to their place and get beat on the reservation. That would make their season.
Yes, sir. I mean, I know for me personally and for all the other seniors, I mean, we remember getting beat twice. And I mean, we won freshman year, but none of us really played. So I mean, we all started like to get into the rotation sophomore and junior year. So like I really consider like I've never really beaten McMinn. So I mean, it's.
Big good.
I'm pretty fired up for it, but I don't know about the rest of the team because they don't really know. Cause
take the pulse of the team. You guys got to ramp them up somehow. You're a senior. You want to play college ball, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a preference, or are you? I don't want to ask you who or necessarily, unless you want to talk about it. But do you like? Where would you like to play if you had your druthers?
If I had my choice to play, I mean, it would probably be UTK.
Yeah.
More than likely, but I mean, I've never really talked to them. So I mean, at this point, it's just go wherever gives me the most money. Mm-hmm. So I can. I want to play football and get a free education. So that's really what means the most to me. Getting a free education.
Well, and one final question. I'll let you go. Where do you see yourself 20, 25 years from now? What kind of career do you want to have? You want to get an education like your mom and dad, or?
I don't.
You don't?
I know.
You're educated enough, huh?
somewhere around there. But my plan for a while has to be one day own my own construction business.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Or I mean, just really anything around that area. Like that's really just what I wanted to do for a while. So.
Well, that's a good business to be in.
Yes, sir.
People are always building something every time you turn around there. But well, we wish you success Friday night and the rest of the season, the rest of your career. Actually, you've had a great career here at Bradley Central. I know you're one of the stalwarts in that offensive line that protects Aiden, their quarterback, and opens a host for running backs. But let's get us another win here Friday night and keep on rolling. Then we'll have. It's going to feel good to play at home in our fifth game of the year, finally on our new turf.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So it's going to happen. It's going to look spectacular, folks. I'd like to thank Gabe for taking time out of his schedule to be here for this week's interview. Watch all of our programs on Facebook and YouTube. Just search BCHS Bear Network to view any of our current and past programs. It's also on Twitter. And I'd like to thank Mr. Winchroy and his broadcast class here for their continued assistance and production of these programs here in Studio H12 on the campus of Bradley Central High School. Until next time, we'll say God bless and go Bears.